Students, our next topic is capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor with a conducting slab in between the plates. The capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor with plate area A and plate separation D with vacuum or air between the plates is given by C is equal to epsilon naught A upon D. Epsilon naught is the absolute electrical permittivity of vacuum or air, A is the area of plate, D is the separation between the plates of the capacitor. Suppose plus Q and minus Q are the charges on capacitor plates. When a conducting slab of area A and thickness T is introduced between the plates of the capacitor, when a conducting slab of area A and thickness T, which is less than D, is introduced between the plates of the capacitor, then free charges in this conducting slab flow. A charge minus Q is induced on the one face and plus Q is induced on the opposite face, reducing the electric field inside the conducting slab to be zero, because due to charges on the capacitor plates the electric field was E naught. The electric field was E naught, and due to this induced charges the electric field is produced in a direction opposite to E naught, as these electric field due to capacitor and electric field due to induced charges in the conducting slab, they are equal and opposite, therefore net electric field in the conducting slab is zero. The original electric field E naught now exists over a distance D minus T, because in this T electric field is now reduced to zero, therefore original electric field now exists over a region D minus T. So the potential difference between the plates V is equal to E naught into D minus T, because the potential difference is the amount of work done in carrying unit positive charge from one point to another. Now work done is force into distance. Now force on a unit positive charge is called electric field intensity, and distance over which electric field exists, this is D minus T. Therefore V is equal to E naught into D minus T. Now electric field between two parallel plates having equal and opposite uniform charge density, this is given by sigma upon epsilon naught. Therefore E naught becomes, in place of E naught we place sigma upon epsilon naught into D minus T. Sigma is the surface density of charge. Sigma can be written as Q upon A epsilon naught D minus T. As C is equal to Q upon V, therefore putting the value of V is Q upon A epsilon naught D minus T. This becomes Q into A epsilon naught comes on upper side, Q into D minus T. Q cancels Q, this becomes epsilon naught A upon D minus T. We can write this as C is equal to epsilon naught A upon D minus T. This can also be written as epsilon naught A. When we take D common, this becomes 1 minus T upon D. Now we can also write it as epsilon naught A upon D upon 1 minus T upon D. Epsilon naught A upon D, this was the capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor with vacuum or air between them with no conducting slab. This becomes C naught upon 1 minus T upon D. Therefore we see that C is greater than C naught. This means capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor with introduction of conducting slab in between the plates, its capacitance increase. Capacitance of a capacitor increase with the introduction of conducting slab in between the plates. When T become equal to D? When T and D become equal, then C becomes infinite. C becomes infinite, become very, very large.